The University Grant Commission (UGC) notified the Promotion of Equity in Higher Education Institution Regulation 2026 to strengthen fairness, inclusion, and equal treatment across Indian universities and colleges. These rules aims to eliminate discrimination on campuses and ensure that students, teachers, and staff from all backgrounds feel safe, respected, and supported. The detailed UGC Act and new UGC Rule 2026 have been discussed below in detail. What is University Grant Commission? The University Grants Commission (UGC) is a statutory body responsible for the coordination, funding, and maintenance of standards in higher education in India. It was established to ensure uniform quality and systematic development of universities across the country. The idea of a national higher education system originated from the Sargent Report 1944. A University Grants Committee was formed in 1945 to supervise Aligarh, Banaras, and Delhi universities. By 1947, its jurisdiction was extended to all existing universities in India. The University Education Commission 1948, chaired by Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, recommended restructuring it on the British model. In 1952, the Union government designated the University Grant Commission to oversee grants for higher education institutions. The UGC was formally inaugurated in 1953 by Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. It became a statutory body in 1956 under the UGC Act 1956. The UGC is headquartered in New Delhi. It consists of a chairman, vice chairman, and 10 members appointed by the central government. Its main functions include grant allocation, advising on higher education reforms, and maintaining academic standards. University Grants Commission Promotion of Equity in Higher Education Institution Regulation 2026 Provisions. Comprehensive coverage of caste-based discrimination. The regulation clearly defined caste-based discrimination to include unfair or biased treatment against scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and other backward classes. This explicitly extends legal protection to OBCs and addresses a major gap in earlier policy frameworks. Expanded the inclusive definition of discrimination. Discrimination is broadly defined as any unfair, biased, or differential treatment, whether direct or indirect, based on caste, religion, race, gender, place of birth, or disability. It also includes actions that undermine equality in education or violate human dignity. Mandatory establishment of equal opportunity centers. All higher education institutions are required to establish an equal opportunity center to promote equity, social inclusion, and equal access, and to handle complaints related to discrimination on campus. Formation of equity committees under EOCs. Each institution must constitute an equity committee under the EOC, chaired by the head of the institution, with compulsory representation from SCs, STs, OBCs, women, and persons with disabilities, ensuring inclusive and balanced decision making. Reporting and compliance framework. Equal opportunity centers must submit biannual reports, and institutions are required to file an annual report on equity related measures with the UGC, strengthening transparency and institutional accountability. Institutional responsibility and leadership accountability. The regulation places a clear obligation on institutions to eliminate discrimination and promote equity, with the head of the institution held directly responsible for effective implementation and compliance. National level monitoring mechanism. The UGC will set up a national monitoring committee comprising representatives from statutory bodies and civil society to oversee implementation, review complaints, and recommend preventative measures. The committee will meet at least twice a year. Strict penalties for non-compliance. Institutions that violate the regulation may face debarment from UGC schemes, restriction on offering degree, distance or online programs, or withdrawal of UGC recognition, making the regulation legally enforceable rather than merely advisory. What is Ombudsperson in new UGC Rule 2026? An Ombudsperson is an independent authority responsible for hearing appeals related to equity-based grievances when a complainant is not satisfied with the decision taken by the institution's internal mechanism. The Ombudsperson acts as a neutral and impartial appellate authority. Students or staff can approach the Ombudsperson if their complaint regarding discrimination, exclusion, or unfair treatment is not adequately resolved by the Equity Committee. The Ombudsperson ensures transparency, fairness, and timely justice, Decisions of the Ombudsperson are binding on the institution. Role of Equal Opportunity Center. The Equal Opportunity Center is the core institutional mechanism under the 2026 regulation. It functions as the nodal body for promoting equity and inclusion on campus, promotion of equity and social inclusion, ensure equity and equal opportunities for all stakeholders in the higher education institution, and foster social inclusion across the campus, elimination of discrimination, promote fairness among students, teaching and non-teaching staffs while removing actual and perceived discrimination, inclusive and conducive campus environment, create a socially harmonious atmosphere that encourages healthy academic interaction among students from diverse social backgrounds, awareness and sensitization, sensitize student, faculty and staff on issues of social inclusion, equity and non-discrimination, support and protection for disadvantaged, provide assistance to individuals or groups from disadvantaged sections and protect complaints from retaliation, information dissemination and reporting mechanism, disseminate information on welfare schemes and maintain an online portal for reporting incidents of discrimination, institutional coordination and inclusive processes, develop inclusive admission procedures and coordinate with government and other agencies to mobilize academic and financial support for disadvantaged students.